So there's not really much more I can do on the inside. I think I'm just gonna close that up. I got my wires for my shuttle bay, and I got wires to go up to the saucer. This part's already hooked up. I'm hoping once I have it on a stand and have a power supply going to it that we're gonna get brighter lights, but apparently I did this all wrong, so maybe I learned something this time. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue this piece down. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I have to finish repairing this part. I forgot about that. So this happened because I went to mount my phone and my camera mount fell down. Gonna see if I can come in from the back here. File this down. Maybe I can get a better angle from here. Don't want to hit that wire and bust it, that's for sure. Okay, that's gonna require a little putty. Just gonna put a little of this on here, or not. Doesn't seem to want to come out. Okay, try that again. And I also have to fill in the edges of that pylon to hide those wires. Okay, give that a little time to dry. How's it going, shipheads? Welcome back to Trek Mods. Welcome back to the Excelsior Refit and Upgrade build series. Got the Excelsior sitting here. Got one nacelle done. Just going to hook up the power to it and we'll see how it's looking. Okay, let's see. We've got the lights down. It's not bad. It's not as bright as I'd like it to be. But hopefully when I get this wired up the right way with a stand and a power box, it might not be too bad. It looks pretty good on camera with the lights down. There's that nacelle. The red at the front. Nice glowing blue there. This light isn't as bright as I would like it to be. But, want to get this completed. So, what I want to do is I want to put my shuttle bay on. Did a little bit of repairs on this joint for the nacelle here where the pylon broke off. So I'm going to have to sand that back. I filled in my edges. Let's get cracking. Let's see if I can get in there with this. Not too bad. That's going to mostly be hidden by the edge of the top of the hull there. See if I can get those chunky bits out. I need to try to get in that. Yeah, I'll put this on for now. There we go. Now I can actually get in there. Looks like I can use a little more right there. There it is. Couldn't see what I was doing. What am I doing wrong here? I've given this plenty of time to dry. I'm not a fan of this stuff. It's always like really rubbery and you can't sand it. A bunch of it came out. I feel like I gave it plenty of time to dry. It's like trying to file an eraser. So clearly this is going to need another treatment. I guess I gotta let it dry longer, like overnight. I don't have time for that. I want to get this done. I have other ideas that I want to follow up on. Less complicated ideas. Alright, so I still got a bit of a hole here. I'm gonna have to put some more of that plastic putty on. Wish I had something better. It's just giving me such a hard time. Okay, I think I'm ready to glue this down. So put some around here. Some here. That's been done. Alright, that's dry. I was looking at it. I noticed the one thing I forgot to do was put my fiber optic bits in there for the torpedoes. I already got the holes drilled. I got a little piece here. Just see if it still fits. I got paint and clear coat on there now. Okay, that goes in. Okay, it looks like this one's not gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna get in there. I'll have to open that up a little bit more. A little drill bit here. There's just a bit of clear coat in it. I just gotta extend this bit out a little more. So I don't need a big piece. I don't know if I'm going to even get any light in there. Doesn't look like it. Maybe once I have more power to it, it might be brighter. There's lights in there pointing in that direction, but I didn't hook them right up. Okay, where's my red? Translucent red. So I just need a small drop of paint. Just use one of these little cups here. Just getting into my old tattoo equipment to get the voltage regulator box. And I found all these little ink holding cups and stuff, and figured I might as well use them. Dealing with tiny little drops of paint, minute amounts, and I was constantly looking for something. I don't want that to end up in my coffee. Click. I was constantly looking for something to put just a drop of paint in. Okay, we'll let that dry. Clip. Just gonna clip and dip. Okay, got a little dot of red on each end. Put that over there. Let that dry. Here's the one for my position marker. So it's just a tiny, very tiny fiber optic piece. Basically just made a lens out of it. A little dot of green on there. This light's not all that bright anyway, so just putting it together for the sake of having it done. Okay, what's next? So before I glue this down, I'm going to fill up those windows. Just going to get some clear stuff to put in there. Okay. Got my clear stuff. Yep, it's this. Say what you want. Works. This is what I have access to. Just get a crappy brush here. Let's put this guy off. So I find if I just kind of hold it there for a second till the hole fills up. It's thin enough to run in there, but it's thick enough that it shouldn't run out the outside. Last time I did this, I realized it's real easy to use too much. So I had to do a little cleanup on the outside, but it's not too bad. It's clear anyways, and it just kind of peels off. And pulled one or two of the windows out, but I just filled them back in again. Easy peasy. Okay, so I'm just turning it in the light to see if it's filled. Flipper. Alright, looks like they're all filled in. See, a little outside there. It's alright now. This one has an air bubble in it, but I don't care. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, got a piece of tape on there temporarily just so I can work with it, but this here is sticking up just a little bit. I don't want it to. Got a slight little gap right here. I might be able to just kind of, not that one, this one. Might be able to get in there. Okay. Oh. All right. Luckily I didn't overdo it with the glue right there. So I think I can just file a little bit of that. Where's my looky-loos? I see you. It's just a little big on the edge here. I'm going to try filing it a little bit without. It's going to all be repainted anyways. Let's just get back in there. If I scratch it a little bit on the tail, it's not a big deal. Should be able to just file this enough to pop it in there nice and flush. A little bit more. Alright, well, as you can see, I had to take the whole thing out. Cut back this a little bit. Let's try to put it back. Okay. Get you back in your spot. That's better. Still wants to pop a little right there. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in the books. I'm gonna start editing. Got a lot of work ahead of me with that. And the next one, I'm gonna rewire this. Light here. Got some tips from some of my viewers in the comments, and Mylanon Drac 5564 says it looks like I'm wiring my lights in a series and I should do it in parallel, meaning different sets of wires for the different sets of lights. So I think I'm going to try that for my shuttle bay and my interior for the strong back. And this, I'm going to attempt, even though this is closed up, and try to get a couple of wires up through the bottom here. There's a lot of room in there. I should be able to fish them through. And we'll do that. Thanks for tuning in to Trek Mods. And thanks for coming along for this ride. I'll be back.